Calling all mountain bikers that want to get fit, try this 100 rep challenge. Comment below with how long it takes to do 100 burpee pull-ups. It's chest and thighs to the ground, jump to the bar, chin over. 100 at a time, will make you a better mountain biker, I promise. Peace. Oh, do you struggle getting over features? Then it could be that you're lacking the short explosive power needed to get the speed just before the feature. To train that short sprint ability, or what we call neuromuscular, then heavy squats and lunges is absolutely fantastic. Or you can do short sprints on assault bikes or turbo trainers. Keep them super short or super heavy, and then it'll increase your power. Start training like this and you'll see results almost immediately. But train consistently with a Fit for Racing program available on the App Store, and you'll never need to worry about power ever again. If you're a mountain biker that wants to get strong and fit, don't just do compound lifts on one day.
Tight, tight, tight. Come on, follow me, that's heavy.
And ride on the other for fitness. Let's combine those into conditioning. This traditional benchmark workout from CrossFit called Cindy is as many rounds as you can in 20 minutes of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 air squats. You do as many rounds as you can, and then tell me that doesn't make you fit and strong. This is conditioning, the part that you need to be a better mountain biker. Arm pump is a bitch. Let's take a look at how you can prevent it and enjoy your ride more. A massive misconception about arm pump is that if you have a strong grip, you'll get more arm pump. What we're not saying is grip the bars harder. What we're saying is maximize your grip strength so the percentage of your maximum grip is less. So let's say that you want muscular endurance, and you have a strong grip and you're only using 20% of your maximum amount, you can hold that for way longer than if you're at 50% of your maximum grip. So what we believe is increasing your grip strength means you can use a lesser percentage, therefore grip for longer, even when your technique is good on the bars. This is what we believe and how we train some of the best riders in the world. You sign up to a Fit for Racing program, 7 days free on the App Store, and see for yourself how good you can be and eliminate that arm pump. Try this mountain biking conditioning workout. We're going up the ladder with 2 lunges, 2 press-ups, and 2 V-ups. Then we're going 4 of each, 6 of each, all the way up for 5 minutes. Don't worry if you can't do push-ups. Go on your knees, and if you can't do V-ups, turn to tucks. Scale down, do the workout for 5 minutes, as far up the ladder as you can, then rest for 2, and go back down, and see if you can repeat in 5-minute window. Why the f at the end? A common misconception about mountain bike training is that you can't do strength because it will make you bigger, which isn't good for mountain biking. But being strong absolutely helps your climbing ability. But yes, your weight will hinder that also. But you can get strong without getting heavier. So with that in mind, the majority of weight gain or loss happens in the kitchen, not on the barbell. Yes, we can do higher reps of lighter weights if you're really concerned about putting weight on, and keep out of the hypertrophy and more into the muscular endurance, which is very important for mountain biking. However, if you follow a good holistic program like a Fit for Racing program on the App Store for free 7 days, if you follow that program, it has strength, conditioning and fitness in the right amount for good power to weight, and then you moderate your calories so then you don't get massive. It's as simple as that. You can get strong as f without getting huge. If you're a mountain biker, training core is important. Static planks are great, but if you add a little bit of movement in, we get more muscle engagement and it's a little bit more interesting. Try 5 pumps on a front plank, then a side plank, then back to the middle, alternating, and try and keep that up, holding tension and movement for 5 minutes, and that's going to hit your core something different, and it's going to help you on the bike. One of the most common comments we get on our content is, to get better at riding your bike, just ride your bike. Yes, we agree with that in some respects. That you can't substitute time on the bike for skills. However, if you work 9 till 5, you can't ride your bike through the week, but you may already still go to the gym, so you may as well be committed to something that will help you on the bike in the gym, specifics for mountain bikes. So you could follow a Fit for Racing program where we look after all of those things for you, so then that time committed in the gym will directly help your bike performance. But also, you may be a budding pro rider or a hobbyist racer where you've hit a plateau on the bike and you can't get the stimulus on the bike to make improvements on, say, speed and power or handling and core ability. So then that's a time to separate yourself from the bike, make those improvements in the gym quicker, so that then when you're back on your bike, you get over that plateau and you can keep improving on your skills. So yes, skills on the bike are important, but you can get better and consistent improvements in the gym, so don't discount it. Mountain bikers, grip strengthening will help you ride. Try a seated kettlebell hold. Here I have 32 kilos. I'm going to do this for 1 minute, put it down, rest 30 seconds, and then go again. And I'm going to do a minimum of 5 times. If I can't do that, I'm going to lighten up the kettlebell. If I can, you can either go heavier or longer. So it might be 1 minute 30 with 30 seconds, all the way up to 5 minute hold with 50 kilo kettlebells, and you'll never have to worry about arm pump ever again. As mountain bikers, we want to spend less time in the gym and more time on the bike. You may have heard of Supersets, but try this instead. It's a leapfrog superset, which means that we're going to be warming up on the next movement whilst on the working sets of the first movement. For instance, I'm going to warm up on bench press with a 20 kilo bar first. After my first warm-up set, I'll do 40 kilos. Second warm-up set will be 60 kilos. And my final warm-up set will be 80 kilos. Now I've done my set of 80, which is my first working set. I'm going to make my way over because I've got 4 or 5 more sets of that. I'm going to start warming up on back squats, which will be the second movement. So with 20 kilos to start, then we're back over to do another working set of bench at 80. So when I've finished my working sets of bench, and then onto the working weight on squats. Now I've done my first working set of squats, I can start warming up on a third movement. This time, we're going to do pull-ups. That's best placed energy for where it counts, instead of doing traditional supersets, which would be all of the working sets, one after another. If you're a mountain biker and you want a strong core to handle the bike better, try this suitcase carry variation. I've got a band on here and a 40 kilo kettlebell. It actually helps you pick it up from the ground without being in a compromising position, but that's not the point. We want instability. So we're walking steady, controlling with the obliques, stabilizing the trunk, doing 10 meters out, swapping to the other side. Alternate for 5 minutes up and down. Let's change sides every lap. Try and get 5 minutes unbroken. Often you're going to be riding or training on your own. To get better, then I suggest film yourself. We get lots of questions about technique, and ultimately it comes down to the simple things that you'll probably be able to identify yourself on and off the bike. So a back squat, the priority is to keep your lower back curve neutral and braced. Everything else is almost irrelevant. So like the bike, set up the camera, do a rep or a feature, take a look at it, see where you can make change, and then repeat until you're better. Mountain bikers should be conscious about wrist and elbow health. Try this banded twist to increase strength in the twist. Let's go for 12 to 15 on one side, 12 to 15 on the other, then turn your hands the other way around, and then go 12 to 15, 12 to 15. Get 3 to 5 rounds of that, and it'll stave away the tennis elbow, super grip, all to make you a better mountain biker. Peace. We're back in the gym for some mountain bike specific fitness tips. This one, which is called the Pendlay Row, devised by Glenn Pendlay, God rest his soul, is one of the best transferable rows that you can do as a mountain biker. What we have here is a perfect hinge, supported through the midline, double overhand, building strength in the upper mid-back. If you don't have a barbell, it is also very good, and good for working out imbalances side to side. Kettlebells. You can place them on the ground, do a nice powerful pull, resting each rep. 12 to 15, 2 minutes rest in between, and you're on to a winner.